Japan is blessed with 4 seasons and a variety of scenic nature. Nishikigoi have been loved by the Japanese for hundreds of years as the king of ornamental fish. A beautiful Japanese garden like this one can be seen throughout the country. The gardens are a visual feast for our eyes and warm our hearts. In many Japanese gardens, Nishikigoi swim in ponds where they are loved and admired by people. First of all, we would like to introduce the different kinds of koi. Kohaku. It is said that koi appreciation begins and ends with kohaku. The very simple color variation of red and white is very enchanting. It is one of the most popular kinds of koi. The tints of the two colors, the balance of colors and markings are important in appreciating kohaku. Taisho Sanshoku. Taisho has red, white, and black colors. It was named for the Taisho era, during which the fish was categorized as a fixed type koi. Its markings give a lustrous impression. Showa Sanshoku. Similar to the Taisho Sanshoku, it is named after the Showa era. The numerous sumi markings are truly dynamic. The sumi markings often appear at the roots of the pectoral fins and on the abdomen. Shiro Utsuri. The beautiful black and white coloring gives this koi the look of a monochromatic sumi-e painting. This koi is rising in popularity. This Shiro Utsuri has sumi markings on the tip of its nose, the roots of its fins, and on its abdomen. Kujaku. Kujaku is one of the most popular kinds of hikarimono. The luster of the body, the beauty of fukurin, and the balance of the markings are important factors to be appreciated. Aigoromo. Its markings are exactly the same as those of the kohaku. However, the red markings have beautiful indigo blue scales. Unfortunately, the aigoromo is very rare. High-quality aigoromo are valued very highly. Gindin Showa. Showa Sanshoku's markings are covered with lustrous silver scales. It is both dynamic and gorgeous. Many koi fanciers are searching for a top-class Gindin Showa. There are other varieties of gindin, such as the Gindin Kohaku and Gindin Sanke. Tancho. The koi with only one round red mark on its head is called Tancho Kohaku. The other one with some small black markings on its body and the red head marking is called Tancho Sanshoku. The round red markings reminds us of the Japanese flag. There's also the Tancho Showa variety. Doitsu Koi. Due to few scales on the body, the markings are very clear. There are 2 koi here. One is a Doitsu Sanshoku and the other is a Doitsu Shiro Utsuri. Yamabuki Ogon and Mizuho Ogon. They both belong to the Hikari Mujimono variety. The yellowish golden one is a Yamabuki Ogon, and the other one is a Mizuho Ogon. Many beginner koi fanciers are attracted to the beauty of this particular koi. Ochiba Shigure and Chagoi. Both belong to the Kawari koi variety. They are closely related to a wild breed, but are very tameable. They are voracious eaters and grow very quickly. This chagoi is a Gindin chagoi. Kigoi and Benigoi. They are also of the kawarimono variety. Their splendid figure and clearness of color are their strong points. These are both albinos because of their red eyes. Red-eyed Kigoi can be regularly seen, but red-eyed Benigoi are very rare. Asagi and Shusui. The koi with the beautiful scales is an asagi, while the one with few scales is a shusui. Both asagi and shusui should have a stainless head. The beautiful pattern of scales on the back of the asagi and the clear blue scales along the dorsal ridge of the shusui are important points to be admired. These are the most popular kinds of koi, but there are many other kinds of koi. Now let me introduce one of the top koi producers in Japan. The OGATA Koi Farm is one of the leading koi farms in the world. We are going to show you how koi spawn, how the hatched young fish grow, how they are shipped all over the world, how they are loved by people, and our participation at koi shows. When the chill has gone from the air and the weather becomes nice, spring has arrived. Carp streamers flutter in the wind. Under the light of a full moon, love springs eternal. Koi spawn in the early morning. This is the spawning of the kohaku. The trio of one female and two male koi continue mating until daybreak. All the factors of koi parents, such as their lineage, skeletal structure, quality of white background, kiwa of markings, and so on, are carefully examined. The artificial water weed on which the fertilized eggs are implanted is disinfected in an antiseptic solution. The eggs usually hatch after 3 days. 3 days after hatching, the baby fish are placed in a field pond. The season turns to summer. About 50 days after hatching, the young fish are selected for the first time. They are gathered by net and scooped out of the pond. They have grown to 3 to 4 centimeters in length from 1 centimeter in 50 days. This is the fruit of the young staff's efforts. The skilled staff carefully selects the young fish. After the several selection processes, only 2% of the young fish remain. These are their choicest koi. The selected young fish are scooped out of the field pond in October and placed in indoor ponds to pass winter. They are fed 4 times a day and grow up to 20 to 25 centimeters long by the next spring. The sale of high-quality koi begin in March. These dealers came from the United States and Germany. They are choosing the best koi for their customers. In the middle of April, the sale of tategoi begins. These dealers are from the United States and Britain. They carefully choose their koi, taking in consideration the koi's future potential. The carefully selected koi are released in the field pond again to become 2-year-old tategoi. They scoop 5 koi each time in the net and place them in a water tank. The tanks are carried to the field ponds in the mountains. This is the field pond where the choice koi are released. Approximately 1,500 yearlings are released in the 5-hectare pond. The deepest point is 20 meters. The tategoi swim lively in the pond in the heart of nature. Summer comes again. This is the second summer for the fish that hatched last spring. It can be observed that the yearlings placed in this pond in April have grown to around 40 centimeters in length. The koi are fed by an automatic feeder 4 times a day. In the late afternoon, they are fed silkworm pupile by hand. This is the main field pond of the farm. There are about 100 jumbo koi in this pond.